Kobe Bryant, you already know what it is. KB24 will be on the cover of NBA 2K24. It's going down. You know, history is in the making. The Mamba mentality returns, you know, to 2K Sports. We all know he was on the cover a couple of times already. Most notably, I remember 2K9, where it was just, like I said, Kobe was just an all-out beast in that game. It's truly unfortunate still, like even through these years, that there are no Kobe, that there's still no Kobe, you know, and we all woke up there with a shocker that day, you know, the news, and people are still reeling, you know, from that. A lot of people still didn't recover. Obviously, the tragic loss of Gigi as well, his daughter. I mean, you couldn't make up the horrors that took place with Kobe Bryant, you know, and salute to all the Kobe Bryant fans all around the world, because I know it's still a troubling time, you know, that he's not here. Kobe, to me, personally, he gets left out of the GOAT conversation a whole lot, you know, and I think that's very unfortunate that Kobe Bryant is always out of the GOAT conversation. It seems like they're only acknowledging LeBron James and obviously Michael Jordan. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you rock it with Flight Sports. If you feel like Kobe is not being represented correctly, you know, in sports, you know, when they're discussing, you know, the greatest of all time, it seems like Kobe name don't come up at all. You know, it's wild to find out that he's so down the totem pole in some people's eyes. You know, I don't see that. I remember Kobe giving these guys the business. You know, obviously, these guys stacked the deck, you know, with LeBron and Wade and all of that. And, you know, and as you can see, it is what it is. Kobe was always getting to the finals. We always wanted to see LeBron and Kobe face off in the NBA finals. We never got an opportunity to see it, but it wasn't because of Kobe. Kobe was always in the finals. You know, so I mean, there's a lot of adjustments that got to be made, you know, in my humble opinion, you know, with sports media. But nonetheless, we here to celebrate, you know, the Kobe Bryant edition. They had to do this for 2K24. I mean, KB24 is only right. Last year they had a Jordan, you know, edition. It was 2K23. So it'd be interesting to see. We all know 2K Sports, they like to put in modes and things of that nature. It wouldn't be 2K without more modes, you know, game modes. And I'm pretty sure this game won't even release on Xbox One or PS4. You know, a lot of what's going on now, games are going transitions directly to the next gen. You know, gone are the days where they position in both games, and I think it's better that way, where they only develop for that PS5 and Xbox Series X and S and PC, because that way they could get even more out of the video game. You know, when it's limitations, certain limitations that they can't really tap into when they trying to make games for different systems. That's like transcending generations. The capabilities inside the PS5, the capabilities inside the Xbox Series X are just not in the capabilities of the last generation. You know, and it's time to move on so the games can look more and more next generation. So I'm expecting 2K24 to look even more of a next gen video game, in my opinion. 2K, like I said, they put NBA Live completely out of business. There's absolutely no competition for 2K Sports. Not only are they running a landslide on the competition, but they are basically, in so many words, just dominating. They got all of the athletes as well. They're all behind 2K. You know, I think it's to the point now where 2K should think about branching off into something else. Like if I'm 2K Sports, I would try to get into other sports genres, you know. And since, I mean, why not get into football? I know that Madden is, I think they have like some kind of exclusivity with the NFL. That's about to slow down. So I think we about to see some competition, you know, because 2K Sports got a good formula rolling, you know, and I like to see, you know, something else with them, you know, other things. Let me know what's your thoughts on this game. What do y'all want to see? You know, let 2K know, because I'm pretty sure they're going to be surveying, you know, all through channels, you know, to figure out, you know, what fans want in their next game. I love the next game. I ain't going to lie. If you ever want to play Flight Sports TV, shit, we could do it on the live. You know, we could do it on Xbox, we could do it on PS5, it don't really matter. You know, I'll drop my gamer tag and we can make it happen. Let me know if the people are interested in that. 2K24 right now don't have a release date, so make sure you subscribe. I don't have the release date on right now, but you know, as more and more time maneuvers, you know, the dates and everything should be popping out, and I would definitely have that for the people. Kobe, man, listen, a Hall of Fame career. We all know the man went arguably the greatest of all time. He done went from airball Kobe to, like I said, to viewed as where he's viewed at now. I don't think Kobe get enough credit for the evolution of his game, because nobody could have predicted this from Kobe Bryant. You know, winning them championships, Shaq would have never got any of them chips without Kobe. You know, even though you seen Shaq move and get win without him, and you seen Kobe win without Shaq. You know, that always was a big time domino. You know, and I remember when Kobe won, he said, I got one without Shaq. This, that, and the third. You know, so that was always Kobe's thing. You know, and I know that he wanted to end that. Basically, you know, you can't win without Shaq. You know, Shaq was there, and then when Shaq left, he went through some trials and tribulations, but the Lakers as a whole went through the trials. Kobe, being the face, received all of the blame, but he is a faithful legend in Laker Nation. I mean, salute to Los Angeles, salute to California. Y'all don't play when it comes to Kobe. And LeBron James, he came to Los Angeles and he got to witness that firsthand. You know, LeBron, the so-called king, is not really the king, you know, as you can see. But it's a very tricky situation. The king got us, he's seen as murals getting splashed on, he getting X'd out. You know, it was just a lack of disrespect for LeBron. Nobody cared that, you know, you was chipped up in Cleveland. Nobody cared, you know, that you know, went and played with Wade and Bosh and all that, and with Riley, and nobody cared. Nobody cared about, you know, St. Vincent, St. Mary's. You know, it was all about LA, and they still hold him to that standard. And no matter what he does, he would never outtake Kobe Bryant. Maybe in every other state in the U.S., but not in Los Angeles, not in California. They are not ready to say anybody is better than Mr. Kobe Bryant. But nonetheless, man, I think Kobe would have been proud. I know he would love the way the game is going, even women's basketball. You know, it seems like everybody that Kobe has touched is embodying his spirit in their own way. Down to Kyrie, to Sabrina Onseko. You know, excuse me if I said her name wrong, but she's a beast. You know, so make sure y'all subscribe, you know, to Flight Sports, and hit that like button. You already know what it is. We're going to be bringing and dropping a whole lot of content to the people. We're just getting started. There's a lot of stuff popping, but 2K Sports will be at you real soon. It's Flight Sports TV.